Welcome into another episode of FOX54 Sports Extra. That's Mo Carter. I'm Gabe Glassman. What a week it was in the Tennessee Valley.
Indeed, a big week because high school football returned, and we've got a special way to kick off tonight's show featuring high school football. So let's show you what's on tap. The streak is over for Columbia. We've got the highlight from Milton Frank Stadium. An exciting time for this Huntsville City school. Now, the Crimson Tide, they've got a starting quarterback finally. And also, I can tell you that Dr. Paul A. Bryant, he is our Sunday sit-down guest. Alabama A&M and the Memphis Grizzlies both hosting youth camps this week. We got all that and much more. Gabe?
All right, Mel. Well, the high school football season is officially underway with Week 0 kicking off. Now, the Columbia Eagles, they were on a 101-game losing streak heading into their Saturday night contest. It was the largest and longest in the nation. They wanted to start their season by getting back in the win column. So let's take you over to Milton Frank Stadium. The Eagles trying to end the nation's longest losing streak. Now it'll be Greensboro in town. They have the ball first. Raiders on the doorstep. Quick handoff into the pile. We take a look at the referee. He's got two arms up. That means it's a touchdown. Greensboro on top. On the first play of offense for Columbia, here's Juice Wilson. Intercepted by Greensboro. That's Jaden Harris on the pick. He takes it all the way to the house. All of a sudden, quick start, it's 14-0. Now, the Eagles needed an answer. Now, how about senior running back Christian Ritchie? Takes a rock, finds a lane, runs through a Red Raider right into the end zone. The Eagles strike. They trail 14-7. It is fourth down. Eagles, good bit away from the end zone. Ritchie gets the handoff, and it is a foot race. He will win. All of a sudden, we're knotted at 14. Less than a minute in the second frame. Run, Ritchie, run. His third touchdown on the half. This will be the go-ahead. And for the first time since 2015, Columbia has won a football game. 41-14, your final score. Here's head coach Sammy Coates and Christian Ritchie after the final whistle.
God bless me to be in this situation to bring this to this school, to this community. I would just say thank you to the administration, to the school supporting me, for having my back the whole time, and the players showing up and fighting every single day throughout the spring, throughout the summer. Everything they've done, they deserve every moment of it. They stuck it out. Guys came out and helped support. We built a program, and it's coming. We ain't there yet, but we coming. This is amazing. I'm glad these kids can experience this. This is a great experience for them. Now they're going to see what it feels like. Now we can add to it. We got to go back to work next week. And I don't care about no outside noise. Like I said earlier, we're going to keep them horse blinders on. We're going to keep looking forward. We ain't looking about nothing else. We don't care about nothing else. I'm happy they got it over with, but we got to go back to work on tomorrow. It's over with. We got all that noise out the way. Now it's time to focus on what we came here to do this year. That's win multiple games. We don't want just that one. We want multiple.
It didn't feel real. It was just, it's like all the hard work paid off. Everything people saying every day since I've been here, and it's just like, all the hard work, everything just paid off for us, and it still ain't hit me yet. I knew coming in January, people were going to say, why'd you transfer there? They haven't won in 10, 11 years. It was just like, got to push past the noise and just work. We knew it was going to happen. We just had to show the world. We've been putting in the work. We know what's going to happen this season. We just got to show everybody when we put the pads on, come out here and work and do our thing. We can't keep our minds in this win too long. Celebrate over the weekend, but Monday, got to go back to work.
All right, Columbia will try to go for back-to-back wins for the first time since 2015 when they take on East Limestone this Friday over at Milton Frank Stadium. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. Let's keep it on the gridiron. Alabama finally has their starting quarterback. It'll be redshirt freshman signal caller Keelan Russell that gets the nod. The news was first confirmed by Yay Alabama on Saturday. Russell has been in a position battle with senior Austin Mack for months. The former high school national player of the year will lead Alabama into action on September the 5th against ECU. All right, Alabama A&M Director of Athletics and VP Dr. Paul Bryant stopping by the station this week to chat about the upcoming athletic year on the Hill. You don't want to miss that, and we've got it coming up next.
The wings you love are back at Jack's. Get them classic, sauced and tossed in buffalo, barbecue, or sweet and spicy. Or try the new dry rub in buffalo ranch or lemon pepper. All served with fries and ranch. We're Jack's, and we're all about the South.
Want to celebrate America's 250 by experiencing the best of America? Visit the parks, historic landmarks, and feel the freedom of the open road in a new RV from Bankston Motorhomes. Start your story in a Wildwood X-Lite travel trailer. On sale for only $272 a month. Need more room to roam? Check out this Forest River Cherokee Sabre, starting at just $474 a month. Wherever the trip takes you, you're always home.
The only way to go is in a Bankston Motorhome.
How can Consumer Cellular offer fast, reliable coverage and save you up to half There's got to be a catch, and I'm going to find it by going straight to the CEO himself, Ed Evans. What's up, Ed?
Carrie, here's the secret. We know our customers are going to use a lot less data. We can then set our pricing substantially lower than what the big three are able to do on the exact same network.
Hang on a minute, Ed. Are you saying if I need a lot of data, you don't have a plan for me?
No, in fact, we have all kinds of plans, so you can pay for exactly what you need. Nobody does it better than Consumer Cellular.
It's the Consumer Cellular Summer Switch event. If you're 50 and over, you could cut up to 50% off your big wireless bill. And right now, save an extra $50 off with code SAVE50. All on the network ranked #1 in coverage satisfaction. Call right now and speak with a U.S.-based sales rep in about 15 seconds. So call now and save during the Summer Switch event. Call 1-800-949-4156.
This is Jack's Country, where love is a full plate, and the wings we love are back at Jack's. Get them in your favorite sauce, or try them dry rubbed in Buffalo Ranch, or the South's signature flavor.
Ooh, lemon pepper.
Jack's wings with fries and ranch. I'm Stacy, and I'm all about the South.
America's most captivating true crime stories. Dateline.
And welcome back, everyone. It's now time for another edition of the Sunday Sit Down, and we don't have a guest today. This guy is family. We're talking about VP and Director of Athletics at Alabama A&M, Dr. Paul Bryant. Doc, always good to see you, man. Are you ready for an exciting fall?
Yeah, it is exciting. I appreciate you having me again. You're right. This is home. So I like being at home.
Indeed, indeed. Hey, let's talk academics first.
Yes.
Of course, it'll be another year in which Alabama A&M will have a record attendance when it comes to student population. Over 2,200 freshmen this year. Yes. And of course, you play a small part in making all that happen on the academic side.
Dr. Brock Talley, he's the Vice President of Student Affairs. His team has done a fantastic job at getting out there recruiting and getting students. And of course, it's not just them. It's, you look at the band, you look at athletics, we're enhancing those areas. And it's just one big plan that the president has stated that this is what he wants, and we're just working that big plan.
Very, very busy stretch coming up now for athletics in general, and it really all starts with the MEAC SWAC Challenge over in Atlanta at the end of the month. Just kind of talk about how wild have things been when it comes to preparation, but also how excited are you to see your team be playing on the national stage?
It's great. It's great. And playing in the MEAC SWAC, that's the first game of the year. We're the only show on town, so to be able to, or on TV, so to be able to showcase what we've been working for is something that we're looking forward to. The MEAC SWAC, John Grant has done a phenomenal job there at running that game, and of course he oversees the Celebration Bowl. So we wanted to start in Atlanta and finish in Atlanta. We want to win the MEAC SWAC and then get to that Celebration Bowl. So it is exciting, and I know Coach Sam Shade is getting the guys ready, and we're going to show up and show out.
Alabama A&M will be displaying their jersey patches thanks to the wonderful people at Omni 2 Max. Yes. Clearly, first HBCU to lock down that type of deal, $250,000 deal just for this year.
Yes.
And I remember him telling the guy in charge, telling me like, oh, it's probably going to go year, but want to make sure you just locked it down for that first year. Let's kind of just walk it back as far as how did this all come to fruition, and how excited are you for that deal plus potential more deals with other sports?
Right. What we've done, we've actually worked with Ms. Siobhan Kamek. She's an alumna of Alabama A&M University, and she works for Omni 2 Max. And we were talking about possible partnerships, and I presented to her, I said, here's an opportunity. In January, the NCAA actually posted that we could do it, and it went into effect in August. And what we've done was we formulated that partnership. She, again, brokered that entire deal with her boss, and now we're the first HBCU to host it. And so you will see the Omni 2 Max on all of our football jerseys for this season. But there has been other companies from that that have stated that they want to be a part of basketball. They've talked about baseball, softball. So we're looking at, and even golf, and they're looking at, we're looking at possibly doing some more here soon.
All right, let's stick with football. Of course, this is a year in which FCS programs are able to play 12 games along with the new scheduling format that kind of pushes the beginning of the season up just a little bit. You take advantage of that by scheduling 6 home games. We'll talk about the inner workings of that, and also how excited are you to literally have Bulldog fans come to the Hill 6 times this year?
Well, you know, our fans are some of the best in the country, and I wanted to make sure that they got the true feeling of our game atmosphere, and what that puts us on the front street as well. So we have to entertain those 6 games, and so typically it's 4 or 5 games every year, but we want to make sure that it was 6 home games this year, and so we're looking at that continuing. And we may not have 6 all the time, but that's my goal. My goal, again, there's nothing like playing at home.
Indeed. Of course, the Hill is a very special place, not just for football, though. Basketball as well. Coach Dante Jackson have a great first year. The Diva coach, Coach Dawn, also having a fantastic year, regular season championship. Clearly, these were the reasons why you brought these 2 individuals to the Hill. Now, what do you expect from them as you go into a brand new season?
Yeah, these are the expectations. Excellence is our standard, and what they bring to the table, they bring that energy, they bring that discipline, they bring that fast-paced game that everyone likes to see. And the student athletes that they have brought in this year, I think it's going to be a banner year for both of them. And although we have to suffer some postseason things with our men, they can still win the SWAC. And I guarantee every young man on that team is aiming at spoiling everybody's joy this season.
Indeed. I know, of course, last year, Alabama A&M's men's and women's basketball teams, they had very impressive home slates. I know you have not debuted or unveiled the schedule yet, but from what you're working on, will that be kind of similar, or will we have to see them go on a roll a lot more this year?
No. You will see some great matchups on the Hill. You'll see some great matchups throughout their schedule. Their non-conference games are exciting. Our Diva coach will be taking a trip to Hawaii. So I know that's something great. Everybody on my team wants to go. You know, hey, AD, I said, well, wait a minute. We have games that weekend, home games. So in any event, that's something that we're looking forward to. And of course, Dante, we're planning the Battle of the Boutwell again. And so we're looking forward to that.
And let's kind of pivot over to the media side of things. You were one of the first ones to really talk about what SWAC TV was going to be besides Dr. Charles McClellan. And of course, in the first year, 60 million minutes watched. And I think at SWAC Media Day, he wants 100 million for this upcoming year. Seeing it go from really its birth to where it is now, how impressed are you with how things went with SWAC TV in year 1?
Again, that's the mind child of Dr. McClellan, and I think where we are, 60 million views just in 1 year, it's going to double that, I believe. But because we're adding more content. So last year we had a few sports. Now every sport will be on SWAC TV, so you will be able to see it all. And so I know the views will increase. But I'm excited about SWAC TV because now we have our own platform, and then we can have sponsors that we utilize. And so you may see Omni 2 Max, you may see a Bose Wings, Best Wings on there because that's what we're able to do with our own SWAC TV.
Now look, a little birdie at the SWAC office told me that Alabama A&M women's and men's basketball was the most watched teams on SWAC TV. And I have a feeling there's not just a person in this seat that had something to do with how people were actually enjoying the basketball elements this past year.
Yeah, you know, again, when we look at producing a game, it's an event. And so my team, led by Crystal, Abrion Scott, Travis Glasgow, Brian Howard, they are the ones who actually push everything and make that whole game day atmosphere different. So when you're watching Alabama A&M University on SWAC TV, you're looking at a total event. And we ask that you just come out to experience it. But those who can't, check us out on SWAC TV.
What do you think about that broadcast team for basketball?
You know what? It's okay. You know, this guy, Mo Carter from the school down in Louisiana, they do all right. No, in fact, that was stated that you guys are everyone wants to be like you. And that's the part that I love, because you, along with Coach and Chauncey, y'all have formulated a team that is second to none. So I applaud you guys for the work you do.
Hey, thank you so much. So look, we appreciate you just signing off and making it all happen, sir.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, let's talk about something that's very big right now in the NCAA. Of course, we talk about lawsuits and we talk about this and we talk about that. Well, a new ruling that just came up is now the 5-in-5 deal.
Yeah.
So really no more red shirts, and all student athletes, you got 5 years to play and complete your degree and things of that nature. I would just love to get your thoughts on it, and how will Alabama A&M handle this new ruling?
But I think this ruling helps academically too, because typically it takes 5 years to graduate, especially as a student athlete, because you're in your season. It's hard to take those 18, 19 credits every semester, so you have to catch up in the summer. But this 5-for-5 is definitely going to help the academic part of it. I think it's going to slow down. It will definitely slow down these transfers, because you can transfer one time.
I saw that.
And so now you won't transfer every year that you don't feel like something's happening, or the money is not right, because now you have to pay. Then you can transfer one time, but that's it. And so it's going to allow us to really formulate a program and not try to get a team every year.
Of course, FOX54 and Alabama A&M have a fantastic relationship, not just from local coverage, but also on the Hill Live with Dr. Paul Bryant. We'll also be debuting on September the 5th, and 6 times. We talked about those 6 home games.
Yes.
So 6 times that you guys will be on the air. This is what, year 3 now?
3, yes.
So with that being said, what are we looking forward to seeing with you and your crew when it comes to really the official pregame show for all home games this year?
Yeah, we're going to spotlight more on the football side. Of course, we're going to do every sport, but you're going to see more attention paid to football greats, just some insight of what's going on in Alabama A&M, and not only Alabama A&M. We will talk about the SWAC as well. But this is going to be an exciting year to be on the Hill. So we ask that you tune in on those Saturday mornings as we shoot that show.
Indeed. Of course, the first one will be on September the 5th, which is also the same day as the Lewis Cruise Classic.
Yes.
That's been going for a number of years.
Yeah.
Interesting narrative this year for the matchup, because it matches Alabama A&M against former SIAC rival Miles. Also the place Coach Sam Shea came to Alabama A&M from.
Yes.
Plus, Coach Chris Gould is from the Tennessee Valley. So, man, it's a lot of storylines for week 1.
It is. And Sam Shea played with some of the Gould. He didn't play with him, but he played with some of the Gould brothers. It was like nine of them all play at Alabama, and so they all played together, and so they're good friends. So it's going to be that type. We are, it was the rival when we were in the SIC, but I think Miles, they're going to come in. They're going to be ready to play. They're not your traditional Division II program, and so we can't take them lightly. But that weekend, we start off with the coaches' breakfast that Friday morning. Then we have Johnny Gill coming on the campus. Johnny Gill, yeah, so he'll be here that Friday night, and then on the Hill Live that Saturday morning, and then we will have the game that Saturday evening. You want to be at Lewis Cruise, because we're going to debut some different things that are going to happen for fan engagement. So it's going to be, I keep saying exciting, it's an exciting time to be on the Hill.
Certainly. And of course, you talk about Johnny Gill, and I just got the press release the other day. When it comes to homecoming, y'all still working on some things, but y'all made sure to let people know that Kurt Franklin is going to be in the building. So will there be a revolution on the Hill?
There will be a revolution on the Hill. And when you bring in somebody with that type of energy, it just heightens what we're doing on the Hill. And that's not happenstance. That's done strategically. And I have to give all the credit to Dr. Brock Talley. He's a phenomenal leader. He really is.
Show some love to Dr. Talley as well. He's a great member of the remarkable church, St. Mark Baptist Church. I get a chance to see he and his wife, who's also Dr. Talley as well,
absolutely,
many times through it. All right, Doc, we're going to kind of wrap things up or whatever, and you know what to do. I need you to look into that camera and let the folks know what they need to know about for the upcoming season and why they should not miss out on anything on the Hill this year.
Listen, this is an exciting time to be on the Hill. We're asking you to go get your season tickets. You have 6 home games. Typically, it's only 4 or 5, but we have 6. We have the Lewis Cruise. You got the Legacy Series with Tennessee State. Then we turn around and play Bowie State, and then we have homecoming. We have so many games, and then we're in November. But those are the games that you want to come and check out because it's going to be exciting. You got a good football team. The band. I didn't mention the band. You want to see this band. New band director. We are cheerleaders, our champions, national champions. So you want to come out and just be a part of this game day experience. Come on out and support Alabama A&M, the Rocket City's only Division I program. And as always, go Bulldogs.
Indeed. Once again, hanging out with Dr. Paul Bryant. We tell you all the time, this guy is family because you'll see him so many times right here on your favorite season. That'll do it for the Sunday Sit Down. We'll be right back.
Are you ready to save big this summer?
Doesn't everybody want to save money?
The Consumer Cellular Summer Switch event is finally here. You could cut up to 50% off your big wireless bill. And right now, save an extra $50 off with code SAVE50.
That phone call reduced my bill by almost 50%.
I'm saving about $50 a month.
I'm getting big wireless coverage without the big wireless price tag.
I switched to save money. I stayed because I love Consumer Cellular.
Consumer Cellular customers ranked us #1 in network coverage satisfaction.
They have a fabulous product, treat their customers right. It's a no-brainer.
Go save some money. It's just a great deal.
You could cut your bill by up to 50% and call right now to save an extra $50 off with code SAVE50. And AARP members save even more. So call now and save big during the Consumer Cellular Summer Switch event. Call 1-800-399-7936. That's 1-800-399-7936.
Hi, my name is Dr. Eli Simsolo. As a cardiologist, I know how important getting help fast is during an emergency. Falls are the leading cause of injury and death in adults 65 and older. Unfortunately, every 20 minutes an elderly adult will die from a fall. These are not good statistics. But with Life Alert, one touch of a button sends help fast, 24/7.
This is Life Alert. Do you have an emergency?
Help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
We're sending help right now.
From falls to heart attacks or any emergency, Life Alert is the only medical alert service that saves a life every 11 minutes. Plus, their devices never need charging, so you stay protected 24/7.
For information or a free brochure, call 1-800-453-1965. That's 1-800-453-1965. Call now, 1-800-453-1965.
Watch Fox 54 News at 9. Stream free on your TV or phone.
Welcome back, everyone. Alabama A&M men's head basketball coach Dante Jackson hosted an elite camp on Saturday. It was open to ballers in grades 9 through 12. This group had some one-on-one skill development, participating in drills and live game scrimmages. Coach Jackson says this is a great opportunity for his staff to get a look at the local talent on display and the talent to get some insight on the Bulldogs program.
Now you get personal interaction with the coaching staff. So now we get to coach you directly and just be able to be a hands-on approach with you. And then more importantly, we get a chance to evaluate you. You know, we may see you with your AAU team, we may see you with your high school team, but now we're getting a chance to evaluate you as a person because we're getting a very personal contact with you. I didn't really have this, man. You had like ABCD camp. We have some round ball classics. So it was just a little bit different than, having these elite camps and coming on college campuses. So that's the other part about it. We actually give guys a chance to have tours of our campus or tours our facilities, and then that way they kind of get a whole rounded experience. And I didn't have this coming up in college. Relationships is everything, because now you got AAU coaches in the building, you got some parents in the building, and the one thing, that comes down to recruiting is building a quality relationship.
All right, now we will stay on the hardwood. The NBA's Memphis Grizzlies were in the Tennessee Valley this week, and the Grizzlies Caravan hosted youth clinics in Florence, Madison, and Huntsville on Saturday. Take a look at the Southeast Family YMCA, where the Grizz atmosphere is alive and well. In-arena MC BLJ says seeing the turnout tells them they're doing the right thing locally.
for doing the right thing for the next generation of basketball, making sure the kids are out having fun on this Saturday and also putting their grid spin on it. So guess what? And the parents are out here smiling too, so we're putting a smile on everybody's faces. They're going to do some basketball drills, some passing drills, some layup drills, some team drills. So and guess what? And basically networking with each other and gain some new friends too. It's been a great connection. We've been coming here for the past few years and knocking out what we need to knock out, getting that great fan base and having smiles and seeing the Grizz hats, the Grizz shirts and stuff. So guess what? We're doing our part to make sure that the Grizz brand is a part of Alabama.
All right, everyone, we'll be right back with the end of the show. Stay tuned.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home.
Want to celebrate America's 250 by experiencing the best of America? Visit the parks, historic landmarks, and feel the freedom of the open road in a new RV from Bankston Motorhomes. Start your story in a Wildwood X-Lite travel trailer. On sale for only $272 a month. Need more room to roam? Check out this Forest River Cherokee Sabre, starting at just $474 a month. Wherever the trip takes you, you're always home.
The only way to go is in a Bankston motorhome.
Relax and enjoy the outdoors with a new hot tub or golf cart from Whisper Outdoor. Hot tubs on sale now with over 20 models at $49.99 or below. Revolutionary swim spas that can heat or chill the water. Patent and plug and power spas with high performance and no special wiring. Luxury Whisper golf carts starting at $59.99. Whisper UTV side-by-sides as low as $49.99. In-house financing available. Bad credit, no problem, 100% approvals. Shop us now at whisperoutdoor.com.
At U-Haul, we know every family moves at their own pace.
Hi, Mom. It's starting to snow.
That's why we have U-Box. We can store it or ship it.
Thanks, you've been lifesavers.
How and when you want it. Reserve today at uhaul.com.
America's most captivating true crime stories. Dateline.
Hey, before we go, we will quickly take a look at our best of the week. I've chosen this moment after Columbia snapped their 101-game losing streak. That is Coach Sammy Coates embracing his young children after the game came to a close. His wife standing by. The family aspect of football is what I am highlighting as we wrap up week 0 of the high school football season.
Yeah, once again, congratulations, Coach Sammy Coates and Columbia. They had an opportunity to do something that they've been waiting on for a very, very long time. So what we'll do is we'll call it a collective best of the week situation.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like the community really celebrated that. The field storming was crazy last night.
Indeed, indeed. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us on a late edition of Sports Extra here on Fox 54. That's Gabe. I'm Mo. Have a great week. We'll see you next time right here on your favorite channel.